Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
We'll have to keep our umbrellas close by for a while.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, we're going to need them, and really next week is trending fairly wet the way it looks right now, and it won't be as warm as it is currently. So there are some changes that will be on the way here in the next week or so. Let's talk though tomorrow. This would be the first change in the weather this week, which up until now has been warm and primarily dry. Well, tomorrow we're going to keep the warm part, but there is going to be some rain that we're going to be tracking at times. Beginning in the morning, could have a couple showers early in the day, and then into the afternoon, there's the likelihood that we'll pick up some showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder. So if you haven't packed the umbrella thus far this week, maybe it's in the garage, took it out of your car because you've not needed it for a few days, probably a good idea to put it back in, as you'll likely need it in some cases tomorrow and in many cases next week. The longer range precip outlook, which will take us from the beginning of next week up until Valentine's Day, is trending wet here across the southern part of the U.S., wetter than average. How much rain we're going to see remains to be seen. But right now, good estimates are several inches of wet weather before it is all said and done. This is just a forecast between now and the early part of next week, and we could be looking at, even through that point, 2 to 3 inches of rain, and perhaps we'll add to that total as the week wears on. So this would be good news. We're still in a drought situation for many parts of the Tennessee Valley, so rain is not a bad thing. But again, it looking fairly soggy as we take you throughout much of next week. Right now, we are awaiting the return of some rainfall on Wave 31 Triple Doppler. Nothing out there right now. Again, the only thing we're anticipating overnight tonight, maybe a couple light showers or sprinkles developing towards morning. This is a snapshot around 6 o'clock on your Wednesday morning. I don't think there'll be tons of rain out there, nothing that'll be high impact, but certainly check in with meteorologist Grace Anello. She'll let you know what you're going to be dealing with out the door in the morning. Certainly we'll wake up to clouds and temperatures in the 50s. That is pretty much a given for early on your Wednesday. It does look like if we have some early day showers, we'll get a break around the lunch hour, and then later into the afternoon, here we go. A little bit more shower and thunderstorm development does appear to be likely as a weak disturbance passes through the area, that combining with the warm temperatures that we have in place. That wet weather chance will start to diminish heading into Wednesday evening, although Wednesday night into Thursday morning, again, maybe a few showers into the mix, but just nothing that's going to be real high impact at this point in time. None of this rain's going to add up significantly outside of perhaps a brief downpour in some of those showers or thunder showers that roll through tomorrow, but not everyone is going to see that. We will keep an eye on the severe weather potential. Last update showing that chance, low-end chance, 1 on our scale of 1 to 5, kind of centered around Nashville, but close enough. Won't rule out a stronger thunderstorm that could pop up and move through the area, but we're just not seeing all the severe weather ingredients lining up here across North Alabama, so the threats look to be pretty low, and I think the main thing we might see in a stronger storm are some wind gusts, 30, maybe up to 40 miles per hour. We'll obviously keep an eye on what pops up on radar, and of course you can do the same with the Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. These are our lows tonight. We'll eventually fall back into the low to mid 50s in most spots. From there, we do warm up tomorrow. Again, a couple showers early, break around midday, and a little bit more wet weather tomorrow afternoon. And despite the clouds and those rain chances, check out these temperatures, nice and mild again, back into the upper 60s and low 70s across the area. Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10 days showing decreasing rain chances Friday into Saturday, and then they'll start to pick back up again towards the end of the weekend and likely remaining with us throughout most of next week. Some of these days may end up a little bit rainier than others, but at this point, having not able to exactly pinpoint what days will be the soggiest, just that the pattern will continue to favor rain. It'll also favor a cool down as we get temperatures back into the 40s and 50s for highs most of next week.